Good morning, dear students. In a previous lecture, we have solved the exercise 10.3, question number 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. Today, we are going to solve the question number 15 of exercise 10.3. Okay, students. Question number 15 is the perpendicular from the origin to the line y equal to mx plus c meets it a point -1, 2. Find the value of m and c. Okay, students, you read the question with carefully and understood it. Okay, we solve question number 15. First of all, we draw the figure of this question. The perpendicular from the origin to the line y equal to mx plus c in a Cartesian plane. X O x dash, y O y dash. Suppose that L is a line whose equation is y equal to mx plus c. We suppose that the perpendicular from the origin to the line meets it a point -1, 2. Okay, students. Y equal to mx plus c, equation of the line L. We draw a perpendicular from the origin to the line y equal to mx plus c meets it a point -1, 2. Suppose that this is a point P. Okay, students. Find the value of m and c. Find the value of m and c. Okay. Here we observe that the slope of the line L and the slope of the line segment OP multiplied is equal to -1. Why, students? Because both line are the perpendicular to the each other, then their slopes is the negative reciprocal to the each other. Okay, students. The coordinate of the point O is the given that 0, 0, and coordinate of P is the given that -1, 2. Then we find the slope of the line segment OP, and the slope of the line L is the m. Why? Because the equation of the line L is the y equal to mx plus c. Okay, students. We will find the slope of line segment OP. The coordinate O is the 0, 0, and coordinate P is the -1, 2. M1 equal to M1 is the slope of the line segment OP. We suppose that M1 is the slope of the line segment OP. Y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Here x1 y1, x2 y2. Okay, students. Then M1 equal to y2. Y2 means 2 minus 0 upon -1 minus 0. This implies that m1 equal to minus 2. m1 equal to minus 2, that means the slope of the line segment OP is equal to minus 2. Okay students, and slope of line y equal to mx plus c is m. Line segment OP and line L are perpendicular to each other, then m1 into m is equal to minus 1. Line segment OP and line L are perpendicular to each other, then the slope of multiple of slope of these two lines is equal to minus 1. Okay students, this implies that what is the value of m1? m1 is the minus 2 multiply m is equal to minus 1. This implies that m equal to 1 by 2, which is your first answer. The value of m is equal to 1 by 2. Again we find the value of c. Okay student, here we observe that point P lies on line y equal to mx plus c. Then this equation is satisfied. This point we put the value of x equal to minus 1 and y equal to 2 in this equation. This implies that 2 equal to m into minus 1 plus c. This implies that 2 equal to minus m plus c. We know that m equal to 1 by 2. This implies that 2 equal to minus 1 by 2 plus c. This implies that c is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2. This implies that c equal to 2 to the 4 plus 1 5 by 2. Okay students, this is your second answer. The value of c equal to 5 by 2 and the value of m equal to 1 by 2. You understood this question? Okay. Let us move question number 16. Question number 16 is, if P and Q are lengths of perpendicular from the origin to the line x cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to k cos 2 theta and x sec theta plus y cosec theta is equal to k respectively, prove that p square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Okay students, solution. In a Cartesian plane, suppose that x cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to k cos 2 theta is the line, and the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line is the p, and suppose that here line x sec theta plus y cosec theta is equal to k, then this distance is the q, then prove that p square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Okay students, using the formula distance of a point from a line, we have already studied about the ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and the point x1 y1. Distance of a point from a line is equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root a square plus b square. Okay students, using this formula we prove that p square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Okay. Given that p is a distance of 0, 0 from line x cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to k cos 2 theta. That means p equal to mod of 0 multiply cos theta minus 0 multiply sin theta. We transfer k cos 2 theta in the left hand side, that means minus k cos 2 theta upon square root cos square theta plus minus sin theta whole square. Okay students, this implies that p equal to k cos 2 theta upon 1. Here we observe that cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. Then p equal to k cos 2 theta upon 1. This implies that p equal to k cos 2 theta. Okay students, similarly we find q equal to mod of 0 into sec theta plus 0 into cosec theta, 0 into cosec theta minus k upon square root sec square theta plus cosec square theta. Okay students, this implies that q equal to mod of k upon minus k upon square root 1 upon cos square theta plus 1 upon sin square theta. We change the sec theta is 1 upon cos theta and cosec theta is the 1 upon sin theta. Okay students, this implies that q equal to k upon mod of minus k equal to k square root sin square theta plus cos square theta upon sin square theta into cos square theta. This implies that q equal to k square root, here sin square theta plus cos square theta is the 1 upon sin square theta into cos square theta. This implies that q equal to k 1 upon sin theta into cos theta. Here sin square theta cos square theta square root is the sin theta cos theta. Okay, then q equal to k sin theta into cos theta. Okay students, here we find the value of q equal to k sin theta into cos theta, and here we find the value of p is equal to k cos 2 theta. Okay students, cos 2 theta. We take the left hand side is the p square plus 4q square. Okay students, we put the value of p and q, in this. P equal to k cos 2 theta whole square plus 4, q equal to k sin theta into cos theta whole square. This implies that k square cos square 2 theta plus 4 k square sin square theta into cos square theta. This implies that k square cos square 2 theta plus 2 k square 2 sin theta cos theta whole square. 4 sin square theta cos square theta is written as 2 sin theta into cos theta whole square. Okay students, this implies that k square cos square 2 theta plus k square, we know that 2 sin theta into cos theta equal to sin 2 theta. Okay students, sin square 2 theta. Okay, this implies that we take the common k square sin square 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta. Also we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. This implies that k square multiply 1. This implies that k square, which is a right hand side, that means p square plus 4 q square equal to k square. Hence proved. You understood this question? Okay, that means p square plus 4q square equal to k square. Hence proved. Okay students, let us move question number 17. Let us move question number 17. Question number 17 is, in a triangle ABC with the vertices A 2, 3, B 4, -1 and C 1, 2, find the equation and length of the altitude from the vertex A. Okay students, we draw triangle ABC in a Cartesian plane. In a Cartesian plane, we draw triangle ABC in a Cartesian plane. X O X dash y o y dash. Point A is the 2 comma 3 and point B is the 4 comma minus 1, 4 comma minus 1. Point B is the 4 comma minus 1 and point C is the 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2. Point C is the 1 comma 2. Suppose that point here C 1 comma 2, then join the point A, B, B to C and draw triangle ABC. ABC in a Cartesian plane. In a Cartesian plane. Okay, students. Length of altitude and equation of the altitude from the vertex A. Here, vertex A is the here. We draw perpendicular on BC. On BC, suppose that this point is the D. We find the equation of AD and length of AD in this question. Okay, students. Slope of BC. We find the slope of BC m1 equal to, using the y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 formula, then we find the slope of the BC minus 1 and minus 2 upon 4 minus 1, m1 equal to minus 3 upon 3. This implies that m1 equal to minus 1, m1 equal to minus 1. Okay, students. BC perpendicular AD, or AD is the perpendicular on BC, then slope of AD m2. Therefore, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. Why, students? Because AD perpendicular to the BC, then the slope of BC multiply slope of AD equal to minus 1. Here slope of BC is the minus 1, m minus 1, m2 equal to minus 1, m2 equal to 1. Slope of AD is the 1. Slope of AD m2 equal to 1 and passing through 2 comma 3, then find the equation of the AD. Equation of AD is the altitude. Equation of the AD using the formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Okay. Y minus y1 3, m is the 1 into x minus x1 is the 2. This implies that y minus 3 equal to x minus 2. This implies that x minus y plus 1 equal to 0, which is the equation of altitude AD. Our next target is the find the length of the AD. Find the length of the AD. Here AD is the perpendicular distance from a point 2, 3 on the line BC. Okay students, then we find the equation of BC. Equation of BC using formula y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, but here y minus y1, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is the also find minus 1. This is the slope of the line BC. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is the slope of the BC, and x minus x1. Okay students, here we take the point 1 comma 2. Y minus 2 is equal to minus 1 x minus 1. This implies that y minus 2 equal to minus x plus 1. This implies that x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 is equal to 0, which is a equation of line segment BC. Equation of line segment BC. Then we find the perpendicular distance from a point A to the line BC. Okay, AD is equal to, using the formula mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root a square plus b square, distance of the point x1 comma y1 from the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Here the line x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 and the point 2, 3. Mod of 2 plus 3 minus 3 upon square root 1 square plus 1 square. AD equal to 3 will be cancelled, 2 upon square root 2. AD equal to 2 is also written as 2 square root 2 multiply square root 2 upon square root 2. 2 cancel. AD equal to square root 2 units. Okay students, AD equal to square root 2 units. The length of altitude is the square root 2 units and the equation of the altitude is the x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Written as y minus x minus 1 equal to 0. Y minus x equal to 1, which is the equation of altitude AD and the length of the AD is the square root 2 units. You are satisfied? You understood this question? Okay. You will try to solve the question number 18. Question number 18 is the very simple. Okay. We give the hints for question number 18. In question number 18, if P is the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line intercepts on the axis A and B, then show that 1 upon P square equal to 1 upon A square plus 1 upon B square. We know that the equation of the line whose intercept on the axis is the A and B. Okay students, line is the intercept on x axis is the A, line intercept on the y axis is the B, then the equation of the line is x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1. We have already discussed in the previous lecture. Okay students, here in this question given that the perpendicular distance from a origin to the line x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1, then prove that 1 upon p square is equal to 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square. Okay students, here the distance OQ is the given that P, then using the formula A x1 b y1 plus c upon square root a square plus b square, using this formula to find the distance from a point O, that means 0, 0 to the line x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1. That means this line is also written as bx plus ay equal to ab. You will find the distance of a point O 0, 0 of the line bx plus ay equal to ab. Then we will prove that 1 upon p square equal to 1 upon a square plus 1 upon b square. Okay, we give the only hint of this question. You will try to solve yourself. Question number 18.